We are live. So, why Dutch fighters have stronger legs than UFC fighters or any other fighter in general? Dutch fighters have strong legs. And um, by strong, I don't necessarily mean like the best kicks or something like this. By strong, I mean their ability to withstand leg kicks, etc. Dutch kickboxing, we're talking about here, or Dutch Muay Thai. Um, do you know why Dutch kickboxers? And she's Dutch, so let's see how much she knows about this. Do you know why Dutch kickboxers have stronger legs than other fighters? This is a topic that, by the way, that I haven't seen anyone touch yet.
Okay.
So it's kind of a fresh topic on YouTube, I think, at least with these words.
Well, the Dutch kickboxers, they go hard in sparring and
Yeah.
they take the low kicks, so the leg get conditioned
Yeah.
in taking low kicks.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay. Good. Now, true. She knew all that already. Um, for those of you that didn't know that, that's a good start. But I'll take it back even further, right? Because Dutch fighters don't typically tend to start Muay Thai or Dutch kickboxing or kickboxing in general like the Thai do. The Thais tend to start when they're 4, 5, 6 years old. But Dutch people in general have strong legs. So Dutch people have stronger legs than most other races or other nationalities or other countries. And let me see, why is that? Why do Dutch people have stronger legs? Or is that even a fact? Do Dutch people have stronger legs than other races or countries? Or am I just talking shit here?
uh, I only know that they're tall here.
Tall, yeah.
I don't know.
You are Dutch though.
Yeah.
You don't see any differences with our legs here and other people, like other
Oh,
races?
we bike a lot.
We bike a lot. That's one.
Yeah, we're
We bike a lot.
the land of cycling.
Yeah. That and what else?
Uh,
We bike a lot. We like the general culture, like biking. There's a thing called the Avondvierdaagse, which is, you want to
yeah,
explain
the
what that is?
walking. Yeah, it's like 4 nights of walking.
Every night.
Yeah, a certain distance with like a parade of people, and when you accomplish it, you get a medal. So yeah.
Yeah, I actually did this for the last time when I got here. I was like, when I first got here, I was 30. I actually did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Some people invited me. I was like, all right. Let's go.
only
They were
did it
quite a
on
bit younger than
preschool.
me. They were like 18, 20, 21, but only in preschool.
Preschool is preschool basisschool?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I did it on preschool.
Preschool or elementary school.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
elementary.
yeah.
So yeah, kindergarten, elementary, junior high school, college.
Okay.
That's how it goes in
Elementary then.
America. So yeah, that's one of the things. Okay, catch up here. That's cool. Don't worry about it, man. So yeah, it's like a people here work out from a young age, and you'll see these little kids. They start cycling when they're like 3, 4, whatever. They already start cycling, and walking is a normal thing here. Also in the winter, people do like ice skating. It's also another thing that a lot of people do. What else is there here? We don't have mountains, so we don't be skiing, but we have ice skating, swimming. Almost every Dutch person knows how to swim. We literally have swim diplomas here.
Yeah.
Other countries, it's not like a mandatory thing to learn how to swim. It's like your own personal choice if you want to swim or not. It's not like you have a lot of countries where people don't know how to swim at all. I don't even know that. Like in
Yeah.
the U.S., not everybody can swim, dude.
Yeah, we have a
Especially
lot
like
of water, so
especially black people can't swim. They're known for that. So it's yeah. I've met a lot of people like in the big city that can't swim for shit.
hmm
I've even met people like a beach town that can't swim.
oh really?
My ex-wife, I had to teach her how to swim.
Oh really?
She didn't know how to swim. She didn't know how to
That's bad.
cycle. She didn't know how to swim. She didn't know how to cycle. Heck, I even had to teach her how to run because she ran like a bodybuilder. She ran really weird. I'm like, bro, you don't know how to run. You run weird, dude. You gotta relax your upper body. Like she ran all tense and shit, like the Hulk. I was like, dude, you don't know how to run. So, I think you're underestimating how much exercise Dutch people do
Yeah.
compared to other countries. In other countries, people that, like I just said, my ex-wife from Mexico didn't even know how to swim, didn't even know how to ride a bike.
Mm.
And never mind, ice skating or something like this, she'll just fall on her ass, dude. And then people also do horseback riding here. It tends to be more like for women, but people also do the horseback riding thing. Ice skating, horseback riding. And then they have a thing here in the summers. I don't know if you did that in the summer, where like if you're not going on vacation, you get like these these this paper to fill out where you can try different sports.
Oh yeah, they do that
In the,
also from the elementary schools. You can
yeah,
do like all kind of clubs. You can do a tryout for a few weeks on everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we have like a general like sports culture here, where it's like we we train a lot more than other people. So why do I bring this up? Is because by the time somebody starts Dutch kickboxing, like let's say if it's a woman, talk about a woman now first. She already knows how to do probably cycling really well, bicycling, because everybody does here. They can already walk really good because we walk a lot here too. Cycling, walking is what you do when you're little. You do that a lot of that. Thirdly, she probably took another sport, whether it's ice skating or horseback riding or something like this. This typical sports that women do, or even soccer. I forgot soccer. Soccer
Oh
is
yeah.
another sport that's very big in Holland that uses your legs that almost everyone trains. So when women though is more ice skating, horseback riding. Is there something else?
Dancing,
Dancing,
swimming,
swimming. With men, it tends to be so football. Like soccer is like the one thing that most guys do. So
and
you,
hockey.
you have the soccer mixed up with the cycling. You will see dudes here. They're cycling to get to the soccer place. So
Yeah.
they'll cycle 15, 20, 30 minutes, depending on how far they live from where they train. And then they'll do their training for an hour, 2 hours, and then they'll cycle back again. And then some of them even do the fitness gym thing on the side to get in better shape. But the point is this: by the time a Dutch person decides, "Hey, I'm going to kickbox," they already did a lot of shit before that,
Mm.
so their legs are already strong. So if you're starting to condition for the low kicks, you at least already have legs that are muscularly strong. Like you have knees that can take more than a normal person. And a lot of people don't know this shit. They just think, oh, you come here, you train, you get good. Yeah, you also need to have the genetic and the physical aspect of being able to take the fucking training. Because if you break your leg with the first leg kick, yeah, then you're not gonna get nowhere. Like this training here really is only for the strongest of the strongest that can survive the training are the ones that actually make it here. Because if you don't, as many of you cry in the comments, your body will just break down. How can you even do it? Yeah, this is not for most people. This is the thing. It's not for most people. It's not even for most Dutch people. But Dutch people are a race that can just take it, the training. And it just happens to be that here we have that kind of training. And when people do end up joining a class, they already know, because in Holland it's common knowledge. And it's such common knowledge here how hard the kickboxing is that Dutch people don't even know that it's not like this in the rest of the world. Like Dutch people actually think that anyone who does kickboxing in the rest of the world, they walk around beating each other's faces in like we do here. That's not the case.
No.
But a lot of people here don't know that because it's normal here. They think, oh, it must be like that everywhere.
Yeah.
No, it's not like that everywhere. We're the only crazy fucks in the whole world that do that. Uh, and we do it because it works, and it's just one of the few things that we do different that works. But it's funny to me when I tell people, like I told her family the other day, do you guys even know what the Dutch are? What's the best sport that the Dutch are at?
Oh yeah.
There's only one real one that we're always the best at. They're like, no, kickboxing. We were just talking about it. They're like, what? Oh yeah, no, maybe I don't know. I'm like, yeah, well, you do know. I just told you because I know, you know. But it's like, yeah, most people don't even know that that's the best. That's the only one sport in Holland that we're the best at, where the rest of the world cannot even begin to compare, or they don't even get close. So it's not soccer, even though everyone here wishes it was. It's not ice skating. It's not any of these other sports. Those people really wish that soccer was the best, that they were the best at it, just like the Brazilians. But Brazilians are better than us, so sorry, guys. It's just the truth. And I don't know much about soccer, but I do know that much. I do know that much. We didn't win that many World Cups, did we? So I don't want to get on the soccer subject, but let me see if I can. Oh, I just missed it. I wanted to give you guys some example of people cycling. Just saw a guy cycling. Well, it's a bad example. So you guys can see we're driving now.
Yeah, here is no cycling opportunity really nearby.
No cycling opportunity nearby here. So, but I just saw one crossing the bridge. That's why I turned the phone around. I figured I'd be able to catch him on tape. But yeah. So and keep in mind also in other countries like in Mexico, for example, one of the first things they make you do when you in Mexico when you compete in MMA or in Taekwondo or whatever,
Yeah.
you have to have the parents sign a waiver for their kids, so in case they die or they get hurt, like the organization, the tournament's not liable
Yeah.
for you getting your ass whipped. So basically, this means the ambulance will help because they have an ambulance there usually and a doctor. But if you get severely fucked up, it's your problem. You can't sue anybody. So in order for hard sparring to work in Mexico, you would have to have people sign this fucking paper every day you do sparring. Otherwise, you'll just get sued because people are pussies there. And if they take a few low kicks or if they get hurt or if there's an opportunity to sue, they will sue. So this is one of the reasons why in other countries that this kickboxing stuff going hard and training doesn't fly. That's why a lot of countries have this mentality. Oh, we'll save ourselves for the tournament. Yeah, because in the tournament you can actually sign that death waiver. When I fought in MMA in Acapulco, I was 19, and I had to sign the paper myself because I was an adult.
Oh.
So when I got there, I had to sign my own death waiver that if I die there, they're not by any means at all responsible for my death or my injuries. And then I felt bad for the poor fuck I fought because I broke his nose in multiple directions. His whole face was disfigured, and you're on your own, buddy. You gotta pay for that all by yourself. So going to fight actually costs you money instead of making you money. And on top of that, you have permanent brain damage, a busted nose that you're never gonna have normal again. His nose was turned the other way around, bro. Like I kicked him straight, full out on the nose with a roundhouse kick. It was brutal.
Sounds really bad.
Well, you see the images.
Yeah,
fight in
but
Mexico.
but
don't remember.
I can't see
Okay.
the details of the nose.
Oh well, I
Like
kicked him here in the inner leg with a low kick first. I was kicking this side of his leg, but he was
Yeah.
checking it already. So I made it look like I was going here. I let him lift his leg up. I did it a little slower, and I caught him in the back leg, like really hard here.
Yeah.
And as soon as I caught him with the back leg, I pushed him just so that I would get his head where I wanted it, so I could left kick him in the nose or in the face in general. But the way I pushed him, his face ended up like this. So I literally saw the side view of his nose, like the side view like this of his nose.
Yeah.
So all I had to do is go in autopilot and just tell my leg kick, and pretty much by itself it kicked. As soon as I saw the nose, it was already moving, and then I just kicked him in the nose real hard, and it was like it came like this, full up like that, like I hit him here. So, I didn't even show. I hit him right here. I showed her, but basically on the side of the nose, almost straight, but a little sideways. So his nose was busted in and sideways, like it was completely disfigured. It was bad. It was brutal.
That's bad.
And yeah, you're on your own. You get hurt like that. The heavyweight, my partner that also fought there, the heavyweight fight, he knocked the guy he fought like in 25 seconds, 30 seconds. He kicked him in the ribs and in the head. And that guy was knocked out. Like he even did a little dance thing on the ground with his body when he was out, and then he woke back up though. Like he was out and his body shook a little. He was moving.
Yeah.
He was always moving though. I'm saying that because in one of the videos you said he's not moving, but yeah, he was moving, and he was messed up. Yeah. Oh, let me read some other comments.
Yeah, maybe you should go up a little bit.
Maybe some comments, guys. As a Moroccan, I can't swim. Good one. Moroccan, but okay. I know Moroccans can swim, but Dutch Moroccans can. All the Dutch Moroccans that I see here can swim. Do they? Well, we don't see them in the pool much.
Most of the times
They can, right?
They can if they were schooled here.
In Holland, yeah.
Yeah, and when you're in the time that I went to school, I went to school swimming classes.
Yeah.
So we went with all the whole class in the bus. and then to the swimming pool, get some lessons, and then we go back by bus.
I love your car streams. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that the feedback. We say football, not soccer. True, but a lot of my followers are American, so yeah, football, footballer also in Dutch, not soccer. In Mexico, we say both. We say football, soccer, so
Yeah.
in case there's no confusion. And football americano is American football. We just use both for both. I'm good. I'm good, Ahmed. How you doing, buddy? Fighting is for hard man, not for David Goggins. Good one. Good one, Abdul. You know who David Goggins is?
No.
David Goggins is a ex Navy SEAL, so Marine.
Oh.
He's in the Army, but more than that, he's now turned into a professional runner. He's always running, kind of like Forrest Gump. You can think of him as Forrest Gump. He's always running.
Yeah.
For some reason, he thinks this makes him hard. Stay hard is one of his things. I've called him out on some shit because he touched the stretching topic. He claimed that he stretches for 2 hours every day.
Yeah.
In the video where he claimed this, I swear to God, he's like on his knees like this,
Yeah.
reaching for the back of his tippy toes.
Yeah.
Just talking about I stretch for 2 hours. I'm like, yeah, then what, pendejo? I actually stretch for 2 hours and show it. Show me what else you do, moron. Stop lying so much. Stop the cap. So I call them out on that. I call them out on a few other things. But what other people are generally should go that way. You have space out. Still, yeah. I just don't like when so many cars roll up like this, guys. See that? Accidents happen, and the last place you want to be is in between all of these big ass boys over here, man. Look at this motherfucker speeding. About to film our own accident here. Jesus Christ! Look at it! Look at it! See? Let's just be aware, boys. Let's be aware of what's going on here. I hope I don't get into a car crash. But yeah, all good. But people tend to drive like idiots. Yeah. Yeah. So what was I saying? Forgot what I was saying.
The Forrest Gump guy.
Oh yeah, the Forrest Gump guy. David Goggins. So he's got this thing now where he like trains UFC fighters, but he doesn't know how to fight. Like he's not a fighter. You'll never see a video of David Goggins throwing a punch or a kick. Like there's literally zero images of him even kicking a punching bag or a heavy bag. Never mind an actual person.
Mm-hmm.
So but he trains UFC fighters not to fight, but like he supposedly teaches them like a mental aspect to like stay hard and not give up and a bunch of nonsense. Really, he takes them on these long ass runs. He does that too, I guess, and makes them do some of his workouts. He's got some of his like a hit type workouts that he does. But
de tering, wat doet hij?
But
man,
you okay?
Yeah.
Adrenaline?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of me. Why does he do that?
To scare the shit out of you? I don't know. Maybe there was something going on that we didn't see. Either way, what was I saying? Oh yeah, he can't fight. But he's not saying he can fight. He just teaches people how to think. Like he teaches fighters how to think.
Yeah.
How to withstand pain, how to tolerate whatever. Like he kind of tries to bring that Navy SEAL shit to the UFC.
Mm-hmm.
Like trying to like act as if that kind of stuff actually helps. And most people that know anything about the sport, even other fighters, call him out on the fact that it's bullshit. It's almost the same as Michael J. White teaching UFC fighters, because I don't know if you know, Michael J. White also teaches UFC fighters. But the reality of UFC fighters is they make shit money, most of them. Like the real big famous ones do make like billions, but The reality is Dana White has got this monopoly going on where they make less than McDonald's workers or the same as a
Mm.
McDonald's worker if you look at what they make in an entire year. So Dana White really rips off the UFC fighters. So whenever they can be in a movie or they can collab with a YouTuber or they can get some kind of extra publicity so they're more known, they do it.
Okay.
And it doesn't necessarily mean that the people that claim that they're helping them are actually helping them. They're helping them to get more publicity. That hey, for sure. But are you actually helping them win fights? That's the actual question. And most people that know what they're talking about would argue, hell no, because the guy can't fight. How are you going to teach a guy to fight if you can't fight yourself? It's yeah. So yeah. So people call David Goggins out a lot for this because he teaches UFC fighters. But Steven Seagal gets called out for this. Michael J. White gets called out for this too. So a bunch of people that really have no business teaching real fighters, teaching fighters just for publicity. Or because there's a lot of fanboys that don't know any better that think that they, and there's fans of David Goggins that actually think that he could beat a UFC fighter because he was in the army or because he's a Navy SEAL. Like they actually believe this shit. Some people, the dumbest ones, of course, not the ones that actually have an IQ. Yeah, so that's the deal with David Goggins. Fighting is for. Where would I live if I had $1 million? Well, $1 million isn't that much. So if I had $1 million, it's not. But if I had $1 million, I don't think I would. I wouldn't make too many drastic changes because I don't think that's a lot of money. But if I had, like, let's say 10 million, if I had $10 million, um, yeah, 1 million, you can go buy it quickly if you do stuff like move wherever you want and buy a house. You can go buy it real quick. But if I had $1 million, I would be smart with the money. I wouldn't like right away move. I would invest it in a movie. I would invest it in maybe another YouTube channel, a YouTube team. I would do things with that money to make more money. I wouldn't just move. But if I had unlimited money, or let's say even 5 million, and I really wanted to move, let me think, dude. I'm not a person. He's asking me Mexico, Holland, or the United States, or LA. Where would I live? This is a good question, actually.
Oh, you get
Mexico or
choices.
Mexico
No,
or the
Spain.
Netherlands? Mexico or the Netherlands? He's saying. Now he's giving me the choice of Mexico or the Netherlands.
Oh,
Well, where I'm from is Mexico, Netherlands. But look, even though I don't consider myself American, I've said this before. I say I'm half Dutch, half Mexican, and 100% Angelino. Angelino means a person from LA, because I grew up in LA as a teenager. So I really feel at home in LA. But if I could live anywhere, it would be Spain. Yeah, it would be Spain. It would probably be Madrid or or near the beach somewhere, either Madrid or near the beach somewhere, maybe Barcelona, if I could live anywhere. But again, there's other places I would still have to visit in order to know where I really want to live. Like there's places that I want to visit that I haven't ever visited yet, like all the Asian countries, Korea, Japan, Thailand. Um, did I miss one? Korea, Japan, Thailand, China. But China's probably not really on my list right now because of everything that goes on in China. But I really want to see the Asian countries. I really want to see Thailand and Korea. I really do want to see South Korea. That is not North Korea.
maybe Malaysia.
Yeah, Malaysia sounds nice. Yeah. I watched AJ's MMA fight, and I am 100% sure AJ can knock out Sean Strickland. Well, thank you very much, my friend. I'm pretty sure I can knock out Sean Strickland too because he doesn't really kick. He's like an amateur boxer. That's the way he fights. He fights like an amateur boxer when he fights. A little bit of ground skill, a little bit of kicking skill, but he never throws kicks. He doesn't really know how to deal with leg kicks or any kicks. Like he only throws hands. So every time he throws a shot, it's a potential opening for me to land a kick. So he wouldn't even last very long. Like I'll fight Sean Strickland out of shape and still beat him. Sean Strickland, if you're seeing this, come to Holland and get your ass whooped.
Well, that sounds like a nice invitation.
It's a nice invitation, but I don't think anybody will realistically take it. They have everything to lose and not much to win if they do it. This is why people don't do it. Wat zeggen Nederland? Je hebt alles te verliezen en niks te winnen, jongen.
No, they all think we talk like that, but
Oh yeah, I don't always talk like that, guys.
That's not Dutch.
Ik praat niet. Yeah, I don't always talk that way. I'm doing like a Dutch accent that I know how to do. It's like how farmers talk, but I don't really talk like that. Like I can talk like that, but it's not how I normally talk. So she's getting embarrassed.
Yeah, I cannot talk like that.
No, she can't, even if she tried. But the thing is, like I grew up in the country here when I did live in Holland, so I can switch accents. I can go from a city accent to a farmer accent, like that. Yeah. So I do it for like just as a joke once in a while. I've been to Korea, South Korea. Awesome food. I recommend Busan City. Nice, man. £1,000,000 or dollars, I would just disappear. Disappear how? Some people cannot handle that amount of money. They go crazy. They gamble it all away. They OD on drugs. A lot of people cannot handle a lot of money. That's the sad reality. You see that too when people win the lottery. The kind of things that happen to people. For some people, getting a lot of money in one time is actually a curse. Everyone thinks that the answer to their problems is money, but for a lot of people, it's really not the case. A lot of people just don't know how to handle money at all. A lot, especially people that have never had it. People that have never had it also are really bad with it. Like in my case, money doesn't impress me because I grew up with it all my life. So I not like extremely like a lot, but I never was missing anything growing up. Like anything I wanted, I'd get without having to do anything. This is why I like. To me, it's like it doesn't really matter. Like, I'll give you, I guess, an example. My dad one time gave my brother $75,000, like that, just boom on his bank account. Here's $75,000. I swear to God, guys, this is a true story. Um, I'm not gonna get into the things he gave me right now. I'm just gonna get into that one because it's just if you gave him $75,000, like who gives you that kind of money? U.S. dollars. Mexican pilot. Talk about things that makes no sense, but yeah. So that's why like it's if I've had a lot of money and I've also not had a lot of money. Like I own my own bar, sold my bar. I owned my own apartment, sold my own apartment. I was part owner of a security company in Mexico, also in Holland. So I've been in positions where like I was making a lot of money, and I've been in positions where I lost everything and had to start all over again from scratch with nothing. But that's the risk you take when you actually decide to take the risk of anything, really, moving, starting a business, or whatever else. Not you take the risk of losing everything. It just happens sometimes. So yeah, and also, I mean, yeah, that's nice. So we're about to take a flight, guys. We are leaving. We got $1,000,000 and we're out of here. I'm kidding. We are going to the airport, but we're not going anywhere.
It's from origin. It's a military airport.
This is a military airport.
It's yeah, but it's not used at that anymore.
Neat.
Oh, doesn't look like I can go here. Or maybe I do. I don't know.
Is it a checkpoint? But there's no.
Ik denk dat ik een ander adres moet hebben, maar ik kon het niet vinden. Dus technologie-based. Shit.
So we gotta turn around?
Ja, nee. Ik heb eigenlijk mijn telefoon nodig.
Oh. Alright. So we have to live stream then. Or can
Yeah.
you use it without any live stream maybe?
I don't know.
You can as well just pause it and I'm back on.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. And if not, F it. One moment, guys, go ahead.
If it's still there. Or not anymore.
I don't think so. Are we?
Krijg je dat weer?
pros.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not coming back.
Oh.